we're going to do something slightly different at the end of this service. And I invite you guys to stay with us because we have 8 individuals, Matt said at the very beginning of service, who have decided to make themselves part of this bigger story. They've looked and they've said, this story of Jesus is true, and I'm changing my attitude toward it, and I'm giving myself to the ways of Jesus. And the one way that we do that publicly is through baptism, which symbolizes this dying to self and rising to new life, to a new way of living. And this morning, we're incredibly excited. We have 8 individuals that want to do this. And so I'm going to invite Derek and Kevin out, who's our first person to get baptized. If you will, give them a hand.
Yeah. Give it up for my man, Kevin. That's right.
Thank you.
So this is Kevin, and I have to say that I've had the great privilege of having a front row seat through the last few years at really your journey of faith. Kevin and I are in the same men's group together on Wednesday nights, and man, it's just been so cool to see your understanding of God just change so much, going from feeling like this God is against you, out to get you, to like a God who's for you and who loves you. It's been really cool to see you get really plugged in at Grace and to get involved on the AVL team here. Yeah, that's not even the coolest part. And then Kevin gets on the AVL team, and the next thing you know, he meets Debbie, who's also on the AVL team, and just recently they got married. So watch out when you get involved at church, all right? You never know what's going to happen. But I would say that the greatest privilege, Kevin, that I've had has just been to see the difference that faith in Jesus has made in your life, has the peace that's given you, and just how it's made you better. It's made you a better man. It's made you better at life. And so it is our great privilege, man, to baptize you. So let's do it, man. All right.
Kevin, I baptize you, brother, in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. There you go. Take your time.
All right, everybody say hi to Cameron. So Cameron's birthday is tomorrow, man. That's pretty cool. Pretty nice little way to celebrate birthday eve, getting baptized. Cameron, you haven't been coming to Grace for very long, but your faith story has been quite a long story. You've always believed, you've always had faith, and I think many of us Washingtonians can relate to you on this. But man, charging ahead, pursuing goals and career and school and all sorts of things. Faith hasn't always been first and foremost. It hasn't been, the number one priority for you. We were talking about that. But then you met some pretty cool Christian coworkers and got into a Bible study at your workplace who showed you that you can absolutely not work hard, play hard, but work hard, pray hard. Am I right? Yeah. So, and that faith doesn't have to take a back seat. It can be a priority. And that really inspired you. And so I love the day before your birthday, you're saying, you know what, I'm making a commitment that faith is going to be front and center for me. Work hard, pray hard. And so let's do this thing. Let's get you baptized, man. Congratulations, brother.
Take the time, brother. Okay, Cameron, I baptize you in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. There you go. There you go. God bless you.
Y'all, Christy!
All right, you ready to get some love up here? I haven't even introduced you yet. So everybody, this is Christian. You can say hi. There we go. Christian is one of our youth leaders who leads our teenagers here at Grace. Pretty awesome. And And Christian, you know, in your life, you've been through some challenges, some adversity. I know, you know, a lot of us can relate to that. And that caused you to really question things and question your faith and really kind of take a step back from believing. And I know that's part of my journey as well. But then you went to college. And it's amazing how God works in mysterious ways. And God puts some just really joyful Christians in your life and in your path. And they really had a huge impact on you and sowed major seeds back into your faith journey and helped you sort of recapture your belief. But I think, you know, the thing that you were talking about was just really the legacy of your grandparents and with them both passing in the same year and you know, but you really taking stock of their relationship with God and that inspiring you to say, you know what, this is real. This is now my relationship with God that I'm committing to. And so we just are thrilled for that, and we're so honored to baptize you today.
All right. Well, Christian, you have the perfect name. And I baptize you in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. There you go. Congratulations.
All right. You guys say hi to Jake. Yeah, Jake, man, you bring some great energy, brother. You haven't been coming to Grace for that long, but man, in a short amount of time, it's just been so cool to see your energy, your curiosity, your openness. You have jumped right in with both feet here at Grace. And that's pretty amazing considering the household you grew up in was very anti-Christian. I mean, it wasn't just a non-Christian home, it was anti-Christian. And man, what a neat thing to hear you talk about just the people that you've met in your life, those Christians, and many of them here, many of them in this room right now, who've had such a powerful impact on you that have caused you to say, you know what, they're following Jesus, they're pretty cool, and I want to follow Jesus too, man. And so, man, it's just been such a neat opportunity to see that growth in you. I think my favorite thing that when you and I talked that you said is you said, you know what? Since I started following Jesus, life is just better. I'm just happier, you know? And that's really what it's all about at the end of the day, is that when we follow Jesus, our life is better and we're better at life. So, man, can't wait to baptize you, brother. Congratulations.
Jake, I baptize you in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. That's all right. Take your time.
All right, so this is Quinn and Andrea. You guys say hello. Heyo. So, pretty cool story here. So first of all, these guys are getting married next year. So that's fun. But interestingly, so Quinn, you grew up in a Christian household, you grew up in church, and you grew up Jewish, right, Andrea? But as you came together as a couple, again, how God works is truly remarkable. Andrea, you experienced the love of Jesus through Quinn. You came to understand the love of Jesus Christ through this guy right here, and that's pretty awesome. But what I also think is just so neat about God is how you were sharing, Quinn, that it was actually through Andrea, through her sincere questions about faith that reignited your faith. And you and I talked, and you said, you know, I've always believed, but I haven't always followed. But now I'm following. And so, man, what an amazing thing for you two to do together, to get baptized, to signify your commitment and your journey with Jesus Christ. We're honored for you guys.
All right. You want to try to get in the tank together? No. Yeah. All right, Quinn. Okay, brother. I baptize you in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. There we go. That's it. Huh? Congratulations. It's nice and easy. All right. Andrea? Grew up Jewish? Wonderful. I think Jesus is Jewish. That's fantastic. Andrea, I baptize you in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. Yeah. Congratulations.
Okay, and last but definitely not least, right, Polina? This is Polina. Many of you guys may recognize Polina's face because she's one of our super duper greeters here that welcomes us every Sunday morning, and so we love you for that. But you know, Polina, you're another one of our amazing gracers who you're like, you know, I've believed my whole life. This is something that I've been wanting to do for a long time as an adult, to get baptized, and you just felt like, you know, that Grace, this is the place. This is your home. This is your family. This is where you want, as you said, to be all in for Jesus, to forget the past and focus on the future. And that's really what baptism is all about. When we go down under that water, it's saying goodbye to the past, to the old life, and coming up to that new life in Jesus Christ. So, you ready? Let's do it.
Got the right t-shirt on today, too, Paulina. Wow, man. You got the paparazzi running down here. You ready to take pictures and everything? Okay, Paulina. I baptize you in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. Yeah. Oh, nice shoes. Oops. Sorry.
I hope somebody got a picture of that towel right over the top of her head. That was beautifully placed. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging with us for a few extra minutes to be a part of just what a cool thing, right? Baptism is just so amazing. And I just want to let you know, if this has inspired you and you're like, man, you know, maybe I should think about doing that, please reach out to one of us on staff and let's start a conversation about that, because it's a beautiful thing. Anyway, so it's time to continue on with the rest of our Sunday, guys. But want to tell you about two things. So first of all, if you would like prayer, right underneath this screen over here, our prayer team would love to pray for you. And if you're new to Grace, we would love to meet you right over here under this screen. Krista actually is right there. She's going to say hello to you guys. And I just hope that you guys have an amazing week. Make sure you take that card with you with that Magnificat and pray that this week. Take care and God bless.